7 million people around the world pass away from cancer each and every year. 1 in 5 South Africans get diagnosed with cancer, and on top of it all, there's a 19% chance that you'll contract cancer before the age of 70. Begs for the question, are we only sitting ducks, or is there something we can do about it? At least financially. So what's the good news? Well, 60 to 70% of cancers are actually curable if 1, it gets detected early, and 2, receives the proper treatment. But there's a catch involved with that. All of that costs money. So first of all, how much money? Well, in South Africa, treatment can vary from 10,000 Rand up until 450,000 Rand a year. If you're using the latest technology and medicines, it can go up to 2 million Rand a year. In fact, in the United States, 1 in 2 people declare bankruptcy after just 3 years of treatment when they get diagnosed with lung cancer. In South Africa, we've got the misconception that our medical aid will pay for everything regarding cancer treatment. Guys, that is not the case. Cancer treatment is, yes, a PMB, Prescribed Minimum Benefit under the Medical Aid Act. However, it's exactly as the words say, minimum benefit. In most cases, clients like yourself watching this video are liable to pay some co-payments, some consultations, some specialist fees, and even in some cases, some procedures that the medical aid does not pay for, depending on which scheme you are on. So where does that money now come from? You guessed it, your own pocket. And that's exactly why I created this podcast. There's certain things I want you to avoid that leads to financial wreckage. I don't want you to sell off your property, to sell off the vehicles, to make loans at the bank that's got a high interest rate, and to make loans with family members. I want you to avoid all that. Not only for your case to receive the best possible treatment, but remember, you might be leaving family members behind. Now you're leaving them with the financial turmoil. So what can you do before you get diagnosed with cancer in order to make those bills more affordable and as well for you to get the best optimal treatment? Well, there's 1 or 2 ways. You either take out dread disease or critical illness cover. Number 2 is taking out a gap cover. Now, the purpose of this video is not to explain how those 2 products work. I suggest you get in touch with either myself or your fiduciary specialist in order to explain those products to you. But the point is, there's the 2 options for you that will immediately relieve you from the financial stress if structured correctly. It's either that, or as I said, your family and yourself will suffer financial wreckage, or you won't receive the optimal treatment. If you want to get in touch or form part of the community, we've got an entire group of people on WhatsApp and on email that we send out newsletters to and financial tips and tricks, and the feedback has been overwhelming where people go out of their way to thank me for helping them. So if you want to get involved in that, you can do it in 1 or 3 ways. You can either go onto the website where some of the information is on, or directly email me on this email address. And lastly, if you want, leave me your cell phone number either via email or in the comment section to join the WhatsApp list. That's where I communicate with people on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for joining, and all the best.